morning everybody, Crypto Strang here. Following from previous videos talk about the QAN platform, especially since the bridge hack. Obviously, I've been following it very closely. I've been away for a week, however, I've been following them on Twitter very closely. I've actually found their Reddit gives more updates than Twitter, so I've been following that as well. Now, they've done a tweet on the 23rd of October. They've seen many recurring questions popping up, so they've sort of narrowed it down into 2 Medium posts where you can read up on exactly to get all your actual answers. Okay, now, when you look into what happened, in the space of basically just under 2 minutes, the hacker managed to drain 1.4 QANX from the QANX bridge on the Binance Smart Chain and sold it for 3,090 BNB on PancakeSwap, which was later tunneled into Tornado Cash. He also managed to drain another 1.4 billion QANX from the QANX bridge on Ethereum and sold it for 255 ETH on Uniswap, which was later again tunneled into Tornado Cash. Now, obviously, there have been regular updates about this. Now, it's been really concerning. A lot of people put out rumours of how it can be quantum resistant. If you get hacked, it's not yours, the bridge, not their blockchain. Now, this has obviously taken QANX back massively. I believe in this project, respecting the mainnets on base, and I thought this is really going to take us to the next level. You think the next bull run, as people talk more about quantum resistant computers, and naturally people looking at quantum resistant crypto, you can really see the huge, absolute massive potential here. So I really was absolutely gutted when they had this bridge hack, which is taking QANX, say, right down the bottom. My portfolio literally just crashed like 95%. You can't trade QANX at the moment. They've warned anyone, do not even attempt. There's a lot of scammers out there. There is no such thing as a QANX token can be traded at the moment. They've taken off, obviously, PancakeSwap, Uniswap, and even on Gate as well, which the exchange used many times. They basically completely suspended all operations, obviously. And obviously, over time, we'll tell if they bring out the new QANX token, whatever that's going to be called, to replace this one. It truly is real shame, you know. And it talks about, is this attack related to the QANX bridge at all? This was a common misconception among analysts investigating the case. Most of them believed that the exploit is related to the malfunctioning of the QANX bridge. Only the QANX bridge smart contract deploy wallet was compromised. Okay, so there's a lot of information here. A lot of, I say, that's why they're doing these regular tweets. In fact, I like the fact they've condensed it down to 2 mainly Medium pages. Now, they've also got a fact sheet, goes more in depth, but it's also there. Did the bridge smart contract get audited? It did. It was, in question was all by Certi, one of the biggest ones we always talk about. The audit contains a single partially resolved point, .01, which is identified as a centralization risk with the rating of significant. It's important to point out that all bridges in the crypto world are more centralized than the chains and themselves connect. This is by design. This is the case with every other bridge out there. We talked many before, you know. There's been a lot of attacks on bridges. Even saw the Binance Smart Chain one recently. So it does happen a lot. This is something that needs to be resolved, obviously. This fact is confirmed by the audit itself. The QANX bridge is fully centralized in the sense that there's one wallet that is authorized to move the entire token volume allocated to the bridge. This functionality was needed for the following reasons. They go more in depth. The migration to the mainnet will probably require new bridge technology. So there's a lot of information out there about how it happened, why, how we're basically going to resolve this so it doesn't happen again. Now, as I say, I still believe in the project. Even in my previous videos, I've had a lot of comments saying, hey, you got scammed and all this. People can believe what they want. Is from a distance here, you can see quantum resistant got hacked. It's not good, but I say that is just a bridge. But you've got to think long term. Now, I think the team have been absolutely fantastic with their honesty and the fact they've given constant updates what happened within QANX. Okay, it's not a rug pull. Some people comment it was a rug pull. If it was that, the team would completely disappeared by now. You would have never seen them again. Okay, and that's completely false when people state that. It's easy to state that without looking more in depth. However, this is obviously a huge, massive setback to QANX. Massive. Now, I also like this tweet they did. I think it's about the 13th of October. I think it really does. Will there be a bridge in the future? And what they do the tweet of the question and then another tweet straight after with the answer. The question is still being evaluated internally. Once a firm decision concluded, we share an official announcement channel. How can you claim being quantum resistant if you've got hacked? Like I've mentioned many times, this issue is not related to the quantum resistant cryptography. For example, if tomorrow issue with Ethereum Binance Smart Chain would come up, the token would still be affected again. There's nothing the team could do about it, for example. Okay? It states there, this was an external vulnerability which got exploited. They're very honest with their answers. Another question, how can an offline bridge get hacked? The attacker then used a calculated private key to forge a signature. Okay, so again, gives a lot of questions there, a lot of answers. Basically, I think it's great they've done all these tweets to stop the constant questions coming out. I think that's absolutely important. Now, as I say, I've been on Reddit, and this is where they've actually given 2 days ago a status update. Today we finalised a new QANX token redesign with the following contract upgrades. Front-running bot protection. The goal of the function is to prevent front-running bots from exploiting human transactors. Quant-resistant QANX link integration into the contract. QANX link public keys will be directly integrated to the new contract for a much more seamless mainnet transition. Gas fee reduction for token unlocks. Gas fee savings for token unlocks will be implemented. Unlock self-transfer. Locked multi-transfer. Currently, only one lock transfer per address was allowed. The update will allow multiple if the same lock is applied. Ether BNB and token draw option enable Ether and other ERC20 token draw from stake and transfer to the QANX token address. States there, based on the above mentioned list, the new QANX token contract will be developed in the upcoming days. So this post on Reddit was 2 days ago. So hopefully next week we can hear some further news. We've seen recurring questions popping up, and again they refer back to those 2 Medium links, which I'll put below as well. Now, also states there, another status update. In the past days, we collected mostly all trading data. So basically, if you held your QANX on exchange, you can basically get 1-for-1 back for the new token. Okay, so I'm not sure where that stand on if you had it on PancakeSwap or Uniswap or anything like that. So we'll have to see. But so it's basically just waiting for one centralized exchange to give them all the trading data. We are researching various front-running bot protection solutions which could implement the new token contract. As for now, libsubmarine seems to be the most promising option. Besides that, we are researching possibilities to add IQ protocol, which we mentioned before, and its API to the new token contract. To clarify the situation, there will be a new QANX token contract where these holders who had QANX before the hack will get a 1-to-1 portion of the new QANX token. We still need the awaited one centralized exchange data to calculate the final snapshot time. So, for example, I've got quite a bit on Gate. So hopefully Gate will work with QANX and just get a 1-for-1 portion of the new token when it's released, basically. So that should be good. The restoration possible compensation option for those who bought after the hack strategy depends on the data set we are still waiting for from that last CX, which affects the after hack period trading. So they're constantly getting more and more questions. Now, obviously, again, you get a lot of negativity with the people on Reddit. A lot of people say, someone put there, the price of tokens you'll get airdrop hasn't been announced yet. So let's see when it does that 1-for-1, where they actually, how much the max supply is out there. As I said before, it was about 1.3 billion out of 3-point-odd billion was actually out there. And obviously, they've been hacked with the bridge, so the remaining. So let's see, okay? But it's obviously a long road ahead for QAN Platform. Also, roadmap for the rest of this year has completely come to a halt. The mainnet was expecting this year and all that. That's going to be next year. I think the most important thing now is the constant updates they've been doing. I think that's really important for the whole community. Next, let's get the token out there. Let's get it back active trading. And then it's going to have to build up a lot of trust again, isn't it? I believe in the team. So I think they've been completely honest and transparent. So let's see how they develop, but it's a long road ahead. So thanks very much. Thought I'd just give you an update on the QAN platform. Seen a lot of social media feeds over the last week or so when I've been away, but it's great to see. So anyway, wishing you a fantastic day. We'll chat again soon. Let's stay positive about crypto. Just gone back through the 1 trillion market cap. Was always great to see when I was away. And also Rishi Sunak, the new PM here in the UK, is actually pro crypto and blockchain, would you believe? So again, all positive things to hear. So thanks very much. We'll chat again soon. Cheers now. Bye.